Right now I'm director of golf at this beautiful facility, Stowe Mountain Club. I go crazy sitting around the office too much, and most of the time in the winter it's, you know, normal Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Don't need a reason to. Kind of look around and we figure out what the snow's doing and what the conditions are, and if the snow looks good and the weather's right, we jump right out and go skiing.
Well, you know, it's been in lots of big races and lots of big golf tournaments, but there's nothing quite like a ski bum race.
You know, the ski bum racing is I think it's one of the best things going in the wintertime. It brings together 80, 90, 100 people from town.
26.66 for David Bennett. Fastest time of the day so far.
So everyone kind of convenes at a bar, and again, I don't know how people do it, but they seem to ski from 11 till 5 and then drink from 5 till 10, and I guess that's why it's called the ski bum races. You know, there's nothing I like more than getting an open trail. It's just been buffed out and dropping into a bullet and just rocking it down a groomer. You know how we do. You know how we do. This is how we do. People know me now more as a golf guy than skiing, so it's kind of fun to be able to go out and show I can at least make some turns. And maybe they're not as good as others, but kind of cool. So when we start transitioning from the ski side to the golf side, you know, certainly that starts in probably end of March, early April, and that's just the skiing starting to wrap up. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's quick, sometimes it takes forever and forever takes up most of it. You know how we do, you know how we do, you know how we do. So it's been a unique and amazing opportunity to get a golf course and really from the beginning and kind of be able to create what is the feel out here of a unique mountain golf experience. What I really like about this place is it's so beautiful, it's so different than any other golf course that's out there that people remember it. Golf to me is the ultimate sport in the sense that it tests you mentally, it tests you physically, tests your stamina, and so when you look at a golf round, you can never master it. It's like a ski race. You can always think of something you could have done better. There's always a turn that could have been better. There's always a golf shot that you could have hit better. There's always something to strive for, and it's something that, you know, keeps me coming back day to day.
So off season, what I do is I like to cycle. Road cycling around here is great. There's so many great rides. And for me, it's in the summertime, it's a good way to stay in shape, but also stress relief. You know, if you have a tough day and you get out on the bike, all that stuff goes away. Well, in the summertime, I have a gardening business and have a crew that works with me. I love gardening. I like to plant. I like to watch things grow and, you know, get down and dirty and work in the dirt. I've structured my life around what I love to do. And so in the summer I get to garden and do what I love to do in the summer, and then in the wintertime I get to ski and do what I love to do. Been skiing here in Stowe all my life, about 50 years at this point. Grew up here, and I'm still here because I love it. Actually, my first experience on skis was 11 months old. My dad worked in the ski industry, my mom worked in the ski industry, so as soon as I could walk, I was on skis. Started teaching skiing in 1978. So my job is to get it so they're relaxed with me. And then as we're skiing, they don't know that I'm watching them ski. You go, hey, you got some great stuff here and this is what you're doing that's really good, but I think if you try this, it's gonna make it even better and it's gonna make it a lot more fun. I've had a lot of women that come to me timid and I don't really know if I want to be here, and you turn it around where they can't wait to come back, and then all of a sudden you're seeing them up there like every week. Spruce has its own flavor, and I think with the expansion that's going on, that's created even more of a different flavor. We still got the rugged and old school part of the mountain, but yet Spruce is a little more of the user-friendly, family-friendly area. The ski culture here is hardcore. And I can say that even, from way back when till now, because you go and travel to other places in the East, and there's no other place that you see as many good skiers as you do here. There's a lot of passion in this town for the sport of skiing. It really is.
I'm Ty Walker. I'm 10 years old and I come from Stowe, Vermont. My favorite colors are all neon colors, like hot pink and neon green and stuff. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
If you want to play with me, it doesn't matter to me. If you want to stay with me, guess what? In the beginning, me and you always seem together. Crystal, Don P, leathers for the weather.
I started snowboarding in Stowe when I was about 8, and it was a whole bunch of fun. It was a great mountain, so we just kind of packed it on up and moved up here. Basically, it kicks off in about January, and I have competitions every single weekend, really. I love snowboarding because I just love being out there. I love being in the air. I love just not having to worry about anything.
Act like you know what I'm saying.
When you get out there, it's just you in the snow. You're in your own little zone.
You wanna play? Let's go. Act like you know what I'm saying to you. I've been played for a fool, so now I'm leaving.
It's just really fun to go out and go in the woods to some like lost shed to jump off of and make it back into the park in the same run.
Love me or leave me alone. They say game, recognize game, guess it's true. Guess that be the reason why I'm stuck with you. All the fussing and fights, try to make it right. You can end that shit, cause I'm going out tonight. Looking for the special slice of cake so I can eat it too. Don't put this on me, it's the things you do. Cause you drown in me with all your lies and cheat. You made my heart stop.
In the summer, there's so much to do. I'm always being really active, staying outside, jumping on my trampoline, skateboarding, going swimming at the local places. Well, I have a trampoline in my backyard, and it really helps me balance and just work on my tricks that I'm trying to land. With my friends, and we just kind of skateboard around, go to the mall shop, get an ice cream. Memorial Day Rail Jam is just super fun. They drag all the snow into one spot, and it's just a great experience to get back on snow and to see your friends again on snow and just to really hang out and have a lot of fun.
My name's Kim Leslie, and I'm 29 years old. I work in the marketing office, so I put on the special events on Hill. In the spring, once the resort shuts down, we have a really cool event. It's our Memorial Day Rail Jam. We take a pile of snow that we have left over from the half pipe, and we throw up a bunch of rails and a couple other features and open it up to anyone who wants to slide them. So after college, I got a lifty job working for Stowe and skied a lot of powder, and we had a great year, and that just locked me in. I was hooked after that. I really try and stay active and getting your winter legs in shape. It's pretty cool to know the mountain, all season long. you have downtime and it's rainy, I get into my artwork. I paint. I love landscape painting and abstract painting. I guess the vibe in Stowe, wintertime, everyone is focused on the mountain and skiing, and everyone's in tune with the weather at the same time. Really, I feel like everyone comes together. I definitely try and get out every day. You know, just with work, it's always a balance, and I think that's why a lot of people are up here is you duck out either early morning or in the afternoon, you know, at least get a run in. I telemark because I like to get around, and I just feel like it's really mobile and I can be really flexible about what I ski when I'm on telemarks. You know, everyone talks about free the heel, free the mind. I don't really go by that, but it's a humble sport, you know. You can be awesome at it, you can be really strong, and you know, you're still going to get challenged. Through it all, I just think it's a great challenge, and it's worth all the effort.
I always said I'd meet my wife on a chairlift, and it just so happens I met her at Stowe, right on the quad, about 8 years ago.
Taking the lift ride up, and we started talking, and they asked me if I wanted to ski with them, and I said no.
Met up with her in line again the next run, and the rest is pretty much history. It was off to the shed, and she slept over.
My favorite thing about Stowe are the secret stashes. The fact that I can find these spots that other people don't always get to go to, and that my friends and Pete and I know about, and we meet up there, and that's where we ski, and that's where we love to be.
Work in Burlington, I'm a portfolio manager there. Been working there since 1999 when I graduated from UVM. After sitting at a desk all week, watching the snow fly, usually can't wait to get out, so Saturday morning rolls around, usually pretty amped.
The trails are just beautiful and fun. You have great views of the Notch and Spruce.
Moved out of Burlington, get out of the suburban lifestyle, get a little closer to the mountains. Like Waterbury Center because it's pretty centrally located between the mountains and Burlington where I work.
Living in a place that remote allows us to be complete Vermonters in my terms of it.
There's a lot of options living in the mountains up here. We've got great trails around the house. Just up the hill, it's good ATV trails. Got a six-wheeler, can cruise around and just sling some mud.
I love it. I'm super competitive in running. I love the adrenaline of trying to catch the person in front of me and not letting the person behind me catch up to me. One of the benefits for me of running in Stowe is it's been helpful as far as training for my marathons because there's a lot of hill work I get to do here. Yes, do I think of us as a little redneckish now coming from where I started? Absolutely.
Well, right now I'm a ski patroller for the Mount Mansfield Ski Patrol, and I've been there for, this will be my 10th year. Everyone finds a place, and mine happens to be on ski patrol. It gives me the opportunity to access the whole mountain, get a good feel for what's going on, and help out those people I may buy my pizza from in town or have work on my car. We'll go in during the summer when the hill's dry. We'll look for blown down, dead trees. Like to keep that stuff out of the way. Another thing I like to do in the summer is get all over the hill, make sure I know just about everything about it, and I record that information in a GIS mapping program and plan to utilize that to make the skiing experience better at Stowe. Typically I show up at work 5:30, 5:45, come into the locker room, check the weather report, decide on what gear I need, check on my guys, make sure they're all coming in, get everybody together, and we head to the top. Mount Mansfield Ski Patrol's the oldest in the nation. It'll be 75 years old in this spring, 2009. Every patroller in the squad takes great pride in being the oldest.
Outside the window.
What makes patrolling at Stowe unique is the terrain of Mount Mansfield. It's got everything you need. It's rugged, it's mellow, the weather is extreme, the weather can be beautiful. And I like the challenge of having something different every day.
Some things we'll never know. Some things we'll never know.
Typically if we get a call for an injured skier or a rider on the hill, we'll send somebody down to check it out, start initial first aid if needed, and get some equipment down there to help them out. And we usually get them off the hill pretty quickly. Everyone comes to rely upon the Mountain Snow Report, and it's been my goal to enhance the report and the guest experience. We have a seasonal snow stake where we check out the snowpack and just to see how deep it is. And the other thing we do is we have a 24-hour snow stake. One of the best things about patrolling here is having the opportunity to access a lot of really good terrain. It's really great to take advantage of some of the snow study information that I've been gathering, because I really know where the snow is and when to go get it.
I'm nothing without you.